How's everyone doing? This is going to be my first wrestling card group break video. This is just going to show you the results of a group break that I did on Whatnot of a bunch of different wrestling cards. I've been really into wrestling cards recently, and I got some autos. I hit some autos. I will say it was a mixed bag. Even though I hit these autos, I'm still overall happy, but I'll explain more in the video. There was a bit of an issue with the breakers, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let me know if you collect wrestling cards, and let me know who your favorite wrestler is currently and all time. Leave me those comments down below. But now let's go ahead and check out what my results are for my first wrestling card group break. Let's check them out. How's everyone doing? This video is going to be a video where I show you the results of a wrestling group case break, box break. One of my buddies on here did a wrestling card video, and I commented and we talked, and he told me about Whatnot, and I hadn't downloaded the app yet, and I did download that now, and I joined a couple group breaks on there, and it was from Cardshoplive breaks. Cardshoplive is probably the biggest breaker on Whatnot from what I've seen anyways, especially for like wrestling cards. I saw other people, doing wrestling shows on there, wrestling box breaks and case breaks and stuff like that, even selling singles, and a lot of them were talking about Cardshoplive. And however, the first break I did, there was a couple snafus, and I'm kind of bummed. So the very first time I joined in, and they put, sometimes if not all the spots sell out, usually it's by like the person, the wrestler, or sometimes it's, in groups and stuff, unlisted players, tag teams, different things like that, 80s, heels, stuff like that. But so they put a Kurt Angle spot up, and I bid on it and I won. And then right afterwards, there's like, oh, somebody else actually already had that spot. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And of course, there was a big Kurt Angle hit autograph card. So I was definitely bummed about that. And then so that happened. And then I got the package in here, which I'm not too happy about. This thick brick of cards right here. Those are all the hits that I got from the two breaks. There was two breaks that night. It went on for 7 hours, by the way. Holy moly. The majority of that time was them trying to sell out. So they'll, do deals. They'll put up like an auction thing for some of the ones that have been unsold. So I'm not happy about all of these in this small bubble mailer. Like, they were really sandwiched in there good, and just, I feel like for this many, put it in a box. I mean, don't be cheap on that, on the shipping. And shipping wasn't cheap on my end. So, and I sell stuff constantly, movies and stuff like that, even cards myself. Not wrestling cards, but sports cards. And yeah, I've had people complain when I sent a $10 Blu-ray in a bubble mailer, and not in a thin bubble mailer like this, like a bigger one with protection inside, and people will complain about that. And my response is, if it's under $20 for a Blu-ray or something like that, I'm probably not going to put it in a box, but I usually try to protect it somewhat. So I'm just surprised to see all these cards in here, just shoved in here, just jam-packed into this small bubble mailer. Like, it's the size of my hand, essentially. But, so not only did, that happen with selling me a spot that had already been taken, but I'm checking the cards out, and I'm missing an autograph. I was missing a Brian Knobbs autograph, this was an Immaculate autograph hit. And it was numbered out of 99, I believe. And so that's like, I want to say $30 card. I'm a fan of, that era, especially, and the Nasty Boys. They were fun and crazy. And I remember watching like the Hulk Hogan reality show, and I think he was like really good friends with Hulk Hogan, so he was on a couple episodes. So that was for my tag team spot. And even in the video, they said, tag team hit right here, Brian Knobbs, Nasty Boys. So I reached out, and that's the thing too. Like, I know the volume, so I know mistakes can happen. So I'm understanding, but it's just like both of these things happened to me on the very first break I do with you guys. It's kind of wild. And then I saw somebody in the chat said they didn't get a Lacey Evans Immaculate autograph hit. So again, I think that's they're dealing with a lot of volume, and I don't know, they just need to be a little bit careful, I guess. So I reached out. It took a couple days to hear back, and You know, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. They offered me a $29 spot, which I assume, you know, they're going off the value of the card, not the value of the spot, because the tag team spot, I think, was $57 I spent for that spot. Or they said they could try to find me a similar card to send out to me that, you know, they would buy perhaps and send to me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with that one. But I still want to do breaks with them because I've gotten some cool cards in here. I'm just a little weary now. I know I have a Solo Sikoa rated rookie card that's supposed to be coming, and an X-Pac, a couple X-Pac autos, and one that's a gold auto. So I'm hoping there's no snafus with those. But could you imagine the very first break that you do? You have those two big, I'm missing an autograph, and then you sell me a spot that was already sold, and it hits big. And of course, you know, they made it up to me and gave me like a 2 spots for Kurt Angle in the next 2 breaks they did, and neither one of those hit anything. So what can you do, right? But I don't know. I was definitely bummed with that. I don't know, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let me know if you're into wrestling cards. Let me know who your favorite wrestler is all time and currently. But I got a bunch of different spots. The first one I did, they did 2 the first night, and it was Prizm and then Immaculate. Immaculate's like one of the top, most expensive ones that you can do, that you can get for wrestling. And go ahead and put that bubble mailer off to the side. So the first break that I did, I actually, you know, I got a couple hits, and I was like, all right, well, let me do some more then for the second one. And, you know, I got a few more. So in total, I was supposed to get 6 autos, but I got 5 shipped to me. So I've, you know, it's cool I've actually, you know, had way better luck with these wrestling breaks than football breaks. I've been doing football box breaks and group breaks for a while now, like heavy for months. So just the fact that even though I, you know, had some snafus right here, I think I'm still going to continue to do some breaks with them as long as this next order is okay and there's no issues, because I got some autographs that I'm really excited about. So we'll see, but let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to try to just run through the base pretty quickly. And, you know, I love the card designs for these as well. They're glossy. And then, you know, the rookies and stuff. I like how they do that rookie shield. And, yeah, it was, you know, interesting to see all the different Otis. I love the fat wrestlers, especially the ones back in the day. Tugboat, Typhoon, Earthquake. You know, you could throw Yokozuna in there, too. It was a natural disaster. But yeah, I like to see more of the fat wrestlers. Dewdrop, you know, I'm not trying to fat shame, but she's a bigger girl. I like her though. But I've been definitely heavy into wrestling. I loved it growing up as a kid, Attitude Era especially. And I've definitely been really big into it recently. And Rhea Ripley, just... she's definitely one of my favorites right now. There's a Asuka, Liv Morgan. There's a bunch of really great talent out there right now. Alexa Bliss. Some of the ones that I like. But yeah, here we got some old school people right here. I got some old school legends. Jerry Lawler, Dusty Rhodes. Some real old school right there. Bruno. So yeah, a lot of the, you know, duplicates in here of the same cards. But that's okay. You already see an autograph right here. So I'll go ahead and show you the first autograph hit, and then I'll show you some more of the base and inserts and stuff. This was pretty deadly right here. Immaculate dual auto. And this is numbered out of 25. So that is actually a big hit. 11 of 25. And that is Kit Wilson and Elton Prince. And I don't really like the gimmick, but they're good wrestlers. And NXT. So this is a pretty big hit right here, numbered out of 25. And they've pulled some amazing cards. That's another reason why I still want to break with them. And plus, they try to, you know, make things right, and I appreciate that. But on-card auto, too. I definitely, everybody likes on-card over sticker, right? And then you got that kind of gold hollow foil effect. So that was a big hit for sure. Just a little bit more base. On this, I was definitely happy. I'm going to keep base for Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, and I liked Kurt Angle. I've liked him for a while, so I was kind of bummed to miss out on that and to see it get a big hit. And then, to make it up, they gave me, 2 spots for him in the next 2 breaks, and neither one of those, or, a spot in the next 2 breaks, and neither one of those hit. So, but yeah, Booker T was like the first hit. So I got Booker T right off the bat. He was like $30. And I'm actually really surprised. His autograph goes for $30 too. Like, I could have just skipped the break and bought an autograph of his on eBay for the same price. But I like doing these breaks. You can get, ones that are low number or 101s, a lot more rare stuff and stuff that you can get for a better deal doing these breaks sometimes too. But I'm surprised his autograph and his spot aren't more money. He's an all-time great. Let me know what you think. I digress. I'm a big Booker T fan. Spinneroonie, there's a card for like that in Immaculate I really want to get. But happy to get him. And that's what really kind of got me into getting more in the second break, more hits. Lacey Evans. I like Lacey Evans. What's not to like? I got a cool Lacey Evans cracked ice right there. I think that's an awesome looking card. And then a silver, that hollow foil effect. And then more base, and more Booker T base. And then a Booker T silver. And then a Booker T hyper. You can see that design right there. Really cool looking. So I'm a Booker T fan. I was definitely happy to get these Booker T cards. And then another Booker T silver. And then a Booker T red wave. I think that's what this design is called. I feel like it's not fully picking up how awesome it is. There you go. You see a little bit better now. But it's a really cool looking card. Sometimes the camera doesn't pick up the full effect of it. But Booker T deserves way more love. Like, some of the card prices go for crazy money for other wrestlers. And Booker T's should be going for more. And then another red wave right here. And I don't believe these are numbered. But an awesome card. And then this is Immaculate. And even the base for some of these Immaculate cards go for money. Like crazy money for some of them, considering it's a base card. This one right here is numbered out of 40. So awesome to get that. And like, if you want to get like the full run of these base cards, it's gonna be expensive. I think for the Immaculate box, it's 6 cards, and I want to say it goes for $600, but that's for the hobby box. And if you want a fresh off the line box, it's like double that price, because I think you get an extra autograph, or maybe extra 2 autographs, or maybe it's an extra autograph and an extra memorabilia card, 2 extra cards. But either way, they're expensive, really pricey. And this was the hit that really made me want to get more spots in the breaks. This was the Booker T autograph silver legendary from Prizm. But definitely happy to get that. Mean muggin' on the front. So yeah, very happy with the Booker T auto. And now he does, announcing stuff like that. And he did, Royal Rumble. He was in there for a hot minute. But it was cool to see him in there. But we got a Bruno Sammartino old school spot right there. And then a Jerry the King Lawler. I think that's what they call the hyper again. Puppies. He's, I think a lot of people know him as a wrestler, back in the day with Andy Kaufman too, but then a lot of people know him as an announcer. And then there's a silver, you get that hollow foil effect, so it's different than the base. And another silver, and another silver. So I definitely hit a lot of the inserts here with the old school legends, Jerry the King Lawler especially, and then a red wave of Bruno, and then a purple of Bruno, which isn't numbered. Oh, wait, it is numbered. It's right there at the top. Out of 149. So, and then I got this auto, which I'm definitely happy with. Jerry the King Lawler silver for the old school legends. Really nice autograph. And it's funny because I got him again in another break. And it was kind of like a joke. Like, every break they do, they get a Jerry the King Lawler break. Because these are hobby boxes, so you're guaranteed certain autographs. He's in a lot for Immaculate. And then that break that I did, the other one, there was no Jerry the King Lawler. And then like I watched another break after that, and it was Jerry the King. Like, I watched a bunch of breaks, and all the ones except for that one that I didn't have, but I got in this one, so I'm happy. Very cool. So 2 legendary silver prism autos of 2 wrestlers that I like. And then Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham right there. He looks like Scott Steiner might have gotten some, look, ideas from him. And so that was another awesome autograph. All right, and so I got one more autograph in this, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you. This is for the tag team spot. Ivar, right there. Ivar and Eric. So those were the 5 autographs that I just showed, but I was supposed to get one more. But I'm going to go ahead and there's a few more inserts that I'll show, and then there's Eric right there. But all right, here's the rest of the inserts. And there's a bunch of inserts. So all in all, it was still a good break. Julius Creed, Red Wave. I can't remember like all the spots that I got, but I got a bunch. I went wild. After I hit the Booker T, I was like, I'm going to go all in now for the second break. James Drake, and it can definitely be addicting. Zach Gibson. Is that the hyper? I think, yeah, it's that hyper again. Yeah, it's a cool one. Shanky. I feel like he's in here a ton. A couple of the 3 Red Wave Shankies. Oh, no, wait, sorry. 2 Red Wave Shankies, and this one is just red. But a cool looking one. And then these Red Waves. You can see a different effect back there, I think those designs are amazing. And then a Julius Creed Blue. And then an Otis Red Wave. Another Otis Red Wave. An Ivar Purple. And the purples are numbered out of 149. And then a Ciampa Red, which are numbered out of 299. So were these reds all numbered too and I just missed them? Forgive me if so. Where's the regular red? Yeah, so the regular reds are numbered as well out of 299, but the Red Waves are not. And then the hypers aren't numbered. The silvers aren't numbered. But the purples and reds are. The blues as well. And yeah, so there we go. Otis, Ivar, Ciampa right there. And then the last few cards. We got a purple Brutus Creed, number out of 149. And then a silver Veer Mahan. And then a James Drake Cracked Ice, which is another really cool design. So let me know what you think of these cards and what you think the best card I got in this break was. And let me know if you do any wrestling breaks, if you collect wrestling cards, and let me know who your favorite wrestler is currently and all time. Leave me all those comments down below, and I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.